guys? Karia20151 Gamer back again, and today we're doing Scratch Part 2. So, in the last video we showed you how to do this little program here, and so by now you should know what all the blue blocks do, the win flag collect, repeat, and forevers do. So in this video, we are not gonna get more into this quite yet. We're gonna get more and go into the looks, pin, and yeah, we're gonna get more into other categories of Scratch. So we're gonna keep this, and this is gonna be part of our final program. So go ahead, click the Save Now button. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the win flag clicked, and this time we're going to be looking through our looks category. So first, the ones at the bottom here, these aren't going to be until we add more sprites, which will maybe be next video. So first, I'm going to explain what all these do. So I'm going to drag these all out. Show. What do we do? Hide. Show. We're going to learn today about everything that you see there. Not that quite yet. Not the backdrops either. We're going to clear graphic effects, change size, and set size. Alright. So first ones, the most basic ones, are going to be show and hide. So first, black clicked hide. What this does is it makes it not visible and things can pass through it. It doesn't interact with anything. So as you can see, you're like, where'd it go? Well, we got this new one called the show, which shows our little cat here. So this one hides, and this one shows. Next, we're gonna do the says. So we got say hello and say hello for 2 seconds. So say hello is probably gonna say hello for as long as the program runs, or until you say stop. The difference between that and this is this one will say hello to goes away. Same thing with the thinks. The thinks, the only difference is that these are bubbles, see, and bubbles. So if you want someone to think something, maybe you make like a dialogue, then use the thinks. Says also use. Primarily though, you're gonna always use say. I don't use think that much. That's for something else that I haven't done. You can type whatever you want and put it for however long you want on the says and thinks. And yeah. Next we're gonna do costumes last. So we're gonna do clear graphic effects class. Okay. Next, we got this thing called change color. What this will do is when the flag's clicked, it'll just change its color. If you do it in negative, then it will just go in the negative where that this is. So this thing will just change its color. Next, we got fisheye, which this one looks like this, and it just brings it in. Then we got whirl, which will just like make it look like a twistery tornado, and will distort our cat's face. Pixelate, which this will make it look like a bunch of pixels. That'd be like more of an 8-bit game. And it goes pretty far before it actually decides it's gonna. I don't know why it's thinking but now mosaic duplicates it and makes the next square root of the cat up. Brightness is just going to make it brighter, and ghost makes it disappear. That might have been a lot. Set just makes everything. So we're going to set the color effect, the fisheye effect, whirl to 0, pixelate 0, mosaic 0, brightness to 0, and ghost to 0. So now as you can see, our cat's back. But if you don't want to put that, so let's say our cat looks like this, which he does have a bit of a ghost. He has a bit of a fisheye. He's duplicated. So how would we get it back without saying to change to zeros? Well, something called clear graphic effects. What this does is this just does that. It puts him back to where he is, or where he was. So you can change him and then put him back. So size, change size. Oops, okay, I was clicking the wrong flag. Change size just makes him bigger or smaller. Set size, so 100% is his default size, and you can go to 50, or let's just say back to 100. That'll just say size and changes size. And the last thing is next costume and switch costume. So if you don't know already, your default sprite has 2 costumes. They look like this. Next costume basically does what I'm doing. Like they even show it like pretty much clicking on each of them and switching the costume. So we're gonna do next costume. Now we're gonna say switch costume to 1 and next costume. Okay, so that's everything that we have to cover in this video. Alright, so we're back on this. Alright, so keep your code from the last video, as that will be good. And basically, we want him to okay, so some of the things that you're gonna think would look better, like synchronizing the 2 win flag clicks, I'm gonna show in the next video. But for the purposes of this video, you're going to want to start with the switch costume to whichever costume you want. And then he's going to say a message for however long that says going up. I'm just going to say for 2 seconds. We're not going to use think or say. I'm not going to use any of the thinks or the say without the timer for this video. Alright, so now going up, and then you're going to set his size to 75. By the way, you should always have set size 100 at the beginning. And then we're going to show. You're going to have a brief moment where he hides and then shows again. And then we're going back to the last one, forever. Next costume, change, put clear graphic effects at the beginning. We're just gonna have his color, and we're gonna have him like going in and out, so changing size by 10, -10, I guess. And so this is what our new program would look like. Now, as you can see, he just looks like that. Now, this program is about as long as the last one. Alright. I will give you until 12 minutes and 45 seconds if you need to redo your code from the last one or add this one. Figure it out. I basically explained it all. Yeah. So we're just gonna wait until the 45 seconds and I'm gonna reveal the code. Alright, 3, 2, 1. That was a big fail. Alright, here's the code. So don't see any of this. Okay, so we're only using change color. I know some of you might want to use more. Use more. Make your projects better. But basically it's going to clear the graphic effects. He's going to show, set size, and then he's just going to start this. The hide show you don't really need. That's just something extra. So he's just going to start like bouncing around in colors. Alright, so now we're going to make it so that whenever he is going up, he's going to say going up. Then whenever he starts bouncing, he's going to have this, rather than them both being unsynchronized. And yeah, that's going to be the next video. This video was a lot shorter than our last one, because the last one had some projects we showed off. So in the next video, I'm gonna give a bit of a brief like explanation of the next video. It's gonna be about the new events and control settings that we are gonna use. So we're gonna use the wait and the when I receive broadcast on the messages. So yeah, that's the end of this one. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to see you watching my next one too. a good day. See you guys next time.